So I've already mentioned the topics that we are going to discuss today on the thumbnail, but I'll repeat that once again. So Be Strong Arm Wrestling, Gennady versus Morozov, then WinBet Arm Wrestling, and Revaz versus Levan Saginashvili. Is that a possible match? Is that a viable match? Can it happen? So really interesting topics today. I hope you guys enjoy that. This time I'll be adding timestamps as well. So if you are watching this live after it has ended, so please look out for the timestamps as well. Alpha Kangal, Levan ripped his wrist tendon. Yes, we heard that news. I've already uploaded a video. Thanks. I think you mentioned it way earlier. Paul Italia was here. I'm not sure if he's still here or not. Adnan, English professor Vitali, Morozov wasn't ready anyway. LOL. Junk Toyota. Good day, brothers. Surely Levan is finished now. What's up, brother? Paul is still here. Paul is the man. So Be Strong Arm Wrestling. Let's start with the topics, and more people will join till then. And by the way, after this live ends, there will be a members only live stream. So you will be redirected to that. So if you want to purchase that, you're most welcome. I usually have around, right now I have 35 members. I think the video gets that many views, so everybody watches the members only live stream. Totally uncensored talk plus arm wrestling workout. That's the theme. So this will be the 5th edition, uncensored talk plus arm wrestling workouts that I'll be doing live. So Be Strong Arm Wrestling, Umesh Dhruvas is putting up some amazing events. I read one comment, I think it was kind of funny and slightly realistic as well. Somebody mentioned that it is almost better than the King of the Table card. So this is going to be Strong Arm Wrestling 4th event. I'll show you the poster in a minute. So I got the notification a couple of days ago that Devon Leret shared your post. And I was like, wow, what did Devon share? I immediately checked it, and I uploaded a community post about Be Strong Arm Wrestling, and Devon shared that post on his channel. So that's how it had, I think, 450 or 500 likes on the post. And since Devon shared it, it got like 1200 likes. So that's amazing as well. And Devon is losing in one poll. I just remember now. That is simply insane. I've never seen that. Towards the end of the match, like towards when the match is approaching, Devon does some things that changes the poll results, but in the beginning he's losing right now. So June 10th is the event, Be Strong Arm Wrestling, Devon No Limits Leret versus Yordan Dancho Sonev. I interviewed Yordan yesterday. If you haven't checked that out, you can check it in the live tab. It was a good interview as well. We talked about the upcoming event, which is also one of the topics here. So this is a left arm match, and Devon is competing way too much, man. Let's take a look at how much Devon is competing recently. So what are the matches we're talking about? Gennady, I think this year he competed against Prudnik. Then he went to Arm Wars. Sandre Sedis left and right. So I think he did compete in a tournament as well. If I'm not forgetting anything, or did he not? But after that, he competed once again at East versus West, Genadi Quickvinia, then again at Arm Wars, 2 matches, Battleground. Then he's going to compete against Yordan Sonev. Then he's going to compete against Dave Chaffee, June 24th at King of the Table. After that, Genadi Quickvinia next month. So did anybody expect that Devon is probably going to compete in 12 super matches in 1 year? That is simply insane. So let's talk about this. Devon No Limits Leret versus Yordan Sonev, left arm super match. And that is the main event. Before that, we will see Sandres Sedis versus Yordan Sonev on the right arm. That's another match. Yordan is weighing around 113 kilos. Devon is a big guy. He's a big guy. He's about 127, 128, I guess. That's how much weight he'll show up at. Sandres is also somewhere around 110 as of now. So 2 matches, probably the biggest day in this man's career. Yordan, last time he won his match, he defeated Mike Gould on the left and Matt Mask on the right. It was the same event, Be Strong Arm Wrestling. And before that, we have Brendan Elsesser versus Plamen Dimitrov. Elsesser is going to show up more than 100 kilos for this match for sure. Plamen Dimitrov around 90-95 kilos. So there will be a slight weight gap, which I believe is needed because Plamen Dimitrov is a higher caliber athlete out of these two. So I think that can be interesting as well, both left and right arm match. So 4 matches. I think it's a $6 or $7 pay-per-view, and the links are these. Just type balam.live, and you'll be redirected to the pay-per-view. I have not purchased it yet. I'll purchase it maybe next week or after this live stream. And Be Strong Arm Wrestling, that's where you can contact Umesh Dhuruvas. He sells arm wrestling equipments as well. I also got a table on which I'll be working out in about 45 minutes from now. So 1.2 thousand likes, 45 comments. Thanks Devon for sharing this post. Let's see what the chat is saying. Levan is still number one. He is not that active regardless. Hello Pradeep, Silky Wilkie in the house. Silky Wilkie is the man. Lots and lots of people are enjoying members only live stream, uncensored talk, where we talk about politics, agendas, conspiracy theories, arm wrestling conspiracy theories, workout, everything. Brandon is a monster. We all know Levan is the best anyway. Hermes is now number one. Yeah, technically he is. We don't know for how long Levan is gone. Morozov is stronger than Devon, but not strong enough to overcome Devon's superior table IQ, in my opinion. So the poll I was talking about, I'll make a separate video about this, and I briefly discussed in the video that I just uploaded as well. I created a poll, and in that poll was about, it has almost 4,000 votes. If this right arm super match happens now, who would win, Devon or Morozov? Devon only got 42% votes. Last time we saw that happen, it was against Levan Saginashvili, but towards the end, as the match was approaching, Devon just overpowered Levan in the votes. Devon got like 60% and Levan got like 41%, something like that. So that was, and it's quite surprising to see that Morozov is winning. That is another reason why I believe that this match should happen this year. Morozov is pulling away. He's a young guy. He's improving fast. There is absolutely no way. Maybe Devon can improve a couple of percent from here, but beyond that, it is just simply impossible. So that's why I was saying that I wish we saw Morozov versus Devon at East versus West 8. But Devon will be competing against Dave, and a month after that, it would have been Morozov if what we are saying did happen, and after that it will be Gennady. So 3 big super heavyweight matches in 3 months. Devon says that he can do that in heavyweight category, but not in super heavies. Where the smartest comment go, LOL. Hi Pradeep, do you think arm wrestling table should bring back Up Dog? What's Up Dog? Sad news, Levan will be out for quite some time. Yes. Anyway, nothing a cup of coffee can't fix. Yeah, in a few years, Morozov will go through Devon, unfortunately. I think few years is way too much, man. Way too much. This year is the last. We may miss out from a huge super match, potentially great super match. And this year is all we have. 2024, you cannot put up Morozov against Devon. You literally cannot put up. Wow, you fell for that. Who fell for that? It's about Devon's popularity, not his pulling ability. That wins the polls for him. But this time he isn't winning. So Be Strong Arm Wrestling, guys. I think we discussed this. Please purchase the pay-per-view. Umesh is doing great. The athletes, I've talked with the athletes. They say that their expenses are covered. Their accommodation is covered, and they're getting paid money as well, irrespective of the level of athlete. So that's a really good initiative. Somebody is doing that in Canada. I think there is no other such big promotion in Canada. And after 4 such events, inviting Matt Mask, Jordan Sonev, Devon Larratt, I think it's a really good promotion that we all should be supporting. And Umesh is from India, as you may have guessed by his name. He's getting too many stem cells. I think he's going to lose against everyone he pulls now, Karyokevik is saying. Devon just won like 3 matches. Where is the Be Strong event being held? I think they must have mentioned it on the poster. Let me check once again. So it's in Canada for sure, but which location? Which location? They have not mentioned the location on the poster, but it's in Canada. Maybe Toronto. I'm just guessing. Dog trick. Okay. Yeah, I was like, this sounds something weird. This sounds something weird. I tried to think of it at that as that way. Like, is it something that is it a trap or something? I read it a couple of times even after saying that, and I still couldn't figure it out. I gotta become a member so I can get in those uncensored chat. Yes, Scott, but you haven't yet. You haven't become a member yet. I want to revisit that comment. What was that? Can anybody explain what that was? That's why I read it kind of slowly, word by word, because I was sensing it, man. Something's weird here. Something's weird. 3 matches against who? When did I say Devon is going to have 3 matches? So Pradeep and chat. I'm wrestling for nerds. No doubt, James, I'm into that. Scott, he just won at Arm Wars. Scott, you like it? Okay. We need Morozov versus Hermes after his win over Gennady. Yeah, that's a good possibility as well. He got you to say what's up, dog. Like, what's wrong with that? So let's move on to the second topic. We already discussed B Strong Arm Wrestling, amazing event. Now Gennady Quickvinia versus Artem Morozov. Levan possibly ruptured or tore his tendon in his wrist. That seems like a serious injury. And add on top of that, Levan already has a similar injury on his left, which he has not been able to heal for the past 4 years or 3 years, whatever the time frame is. Now that makes it really interesting. I wanted to include that topic in the video that I uploaded, but I kind of forgot. So that's the injury that Dennis is dealing with as well. Something in the wrist. Now Levan already had that on his left. Now on the right. So we have seen it a couple of times. Levan's left arm and Denis Siplenkov's left arm. These injuries don't heal easily. It has been years. They are still not competing on that arm. I hope it is not the case with the right arm, because then we will have to crown Hermes Gasparini as the #1 arm wrestler in the world. It won't be the way he would like to achieve that rank, but that's what that is. If it is similar to the left arm injury, then man, that's really, really serious. I hope it is something different. I really hope it is something different. So that's what Engin announced about 3 hours from now. So Levan is out. I'm quite sure, I've not talked with Engin, but I'm quite sure that he must have talked with Devon at first. Can you compete against Morozov? Is it possible? But Devon may have said no, looking at his busy schedule. A month before that, he has Dave Chaffee. A month after that, he has Gennady. Maybe they could have deleted that Gennady rematch. Gennady is 38 years old. He's not improving that much. Devon is 48 years old. He's not improving that much. That match was going nowhere. That match was literally going nowhere. It could have happened 6 months from now, 1 year from now. We would have still watched it. The outcome would have still been close. But this Morozov match, man, that is a very, very small time frame that we got here. Just a second, guys. Sorry guys, needed to attend a call. Everyone hit the thumbs up button for Pradeep. Thanks Paul, thanks. You're the man. You're the man. Actually, yes, if Artem wins, should face Hermes. If Hermes beats Jerry, otherwise it should be... Yeah, if Jerry beats Hermes, then Morozov versus Jerry. That's an interesting match as well. We would love to see that. Plus stem cells, it may be 2 to 5. What? It's showing me downward arrow, not letting me read the chat. 2 to 5 months. Okay, Pradeep doing CIA stuff. He'll become #1. Silky Wilky. Wow. Silky has gifted like 40-50 memberships on this channel, and Silky is not a member himself. How is that possible? Jerry beat Hermes. Gennady beats Morozov. So Engin makes Jerry versus Gennady rematch. That's an interesting rematch as well. 71 people watching, 40 likes already. So please hit the thumbs up button if you can. Gennady versus Morozov. Let's create a poll. I forgot to create a poll in the previous topic that we discussed. Who wins? Gennady, Morozov. What is the name of the Lord of the Rings character that looks like Gennady? Absolutely, Victor. I think Levan will be back in a year. We hope so. Wrist tendon lower. Silky needs to accept his own gift to become a member. LOL. Yeah, Defense Foster and Silky, they've both gifted. Combined, they've both gifted like 80 memberships, I think. But right now, I have like 35 members. My card is blocked. Can't donate right now. Not a problem, brother. Not a problem. What's up, everyone? Sweden Armwrestling Television is in the house. Son Goku? No. Lord of the Rings, man. Come on. Morozov looked better than Gennady versus Dave. First round, he got top rolled. Second round, he kind of caught him in a hook. Yes, I would have to say that. He flash pinned him as well in one round with a top roll. I have bought membership. Unlucky me not getting gifted. Nox, not a problem, brother. For a creator, memberships are cool, but more and more people should join by themselves. That's really good for the creators, because if you join by yourself, you're going to most likely continue the memberships. But if it is gifted, then it's Defense Foster. Gifted 10 Arm Wrestling News memberships. Wow. All 10 of you that are going to get Adnan, Adnan for sure. I knew Adnan is going to get. Silky Wilkie, wow. What did we just discuss? Silky Wilkie's card was blocked. Great membership gifter, but didn't have a membership himself. And now he got one. Jerentila got one. Adnan is the man. Adnan is always hunting for the free memberships. Pablo97 got it once again. Karan got it once again. Alpha Kangal, I think, got it for the first time. Barry LMH for the first time. KVD David, thanks, brother. Thanks for all of you. Thanks, Defense Foster. You're the man. So members only live stream in a few minutes from now. It will be cool. I want that private training with Irina. Yeah, I too want that. But how do we get it, man? Me, please, Victor. Legendary. Silky Wilkie is now the member of the channel. Now reading only members' comments. Does it have any purpose anymore? Does it not have any purpose? Okay. Yeah, what you're trying to say? Most of the people here are members. That's what you're trying to say. So let's take. Okay, Morozov is the favorite, man. People have a lot of faith in Morozov. That's good to see. Youngster, 25 years old. That's really good. Not tech savvy. How do I buy membership? Click on the join button. If you clicked on that membership gift, you could have gotten it for free. So click on the join button, and there you'll see membership option. If you don't see a join button, then subscribe first, then go there. If you still don't see it, then open this page in browser desktop mode. Make sure you renew, guys. Pradeep's members program is really good, and we get the best insights and gossips first. Yes, renew the memberships. That's really important. This channel is dead from tomorrow. What happened? Who do you think has more horsepower in hook, not press? That's an interesting thing as well. Gennady versus Morozov. Both are really, really great in a hook. Endurance wise, both are great. Hook almost similar. Who has a better hook? Man, that's going to be. If Morozov has a better hook than Gennady, then Gennady has no chance of winning this match, because Morozov's endurance is also insane. It's literally insane. He weighs almost the same as Gennady, almost the same, while being so much leaner. And he has a top roll. So if he kind of gets tired, and Gennady also gets tired in a hook, if Morozov's hook is better, he may also switch to top roll for a moment, and then Gennady will get exhausted. So Gennady has a flop press. Morozov, I don't think he has that. So it will be a tremendous battle. I think the match will stop in a hook. Morozov has the option to top roll from there. Gennady has the option to to flop press if Morozov top rolls. It is going to be an amazing, simply amazing match. And people were complaining that this is a mismatch. Why is it even happening? Why not Jerry against Levan? Why Morozov now? So I think that's a satisfaction for everyone now. Now Gennady versus Morozov. Nobody can say that it is a mismatch either way. I don't think I'm going to read one comment who is going to say it is a mismatch. So that's a really cool thing as well. Does Revaz have another match scheduled? It seems to me that he does. He does. We'll talk about the Levan versus Revaz topic in a moment. How do you buy membership? Joe, how do you buy membership? Subscribe to the channel and then you'll see a join button. When you open the channel, you'll see a join button. Or you can just simply click here on the dollar icon that you're seeing on the screen right now. Dollar icon, click on it, and there you go. Membership. You can buy membership from here, I guess. If Gennady loses, that Devon may have to deal with an angry Gennady. He isn't a person willing to take 2 losses back to back. Then I think the Devon versus Gennady match will also be somewhat diluted if Gennady loses to Morozov. Wouldn't it be that way? Low right corner, click the dollar button. Yeah, cell phone. That can work. Still can't figure it out. LOL. Scott Ray. I'm sure you're seeing a dollar icon on the screen right now. That is used to buy super chats. That same icon can be used to buy memberships as well. This might be one of the craziest open class hook wars we have seen. I do agree with it, Lagi. I do agree with it. Pride and Prejudice. Gandalf. Yeah, Gandalf is the man. Or is he? No, I don't think Gandalf is that. Gandalf is the old guy in white dress, if I'm not wrong. Man, I would kill for a healthy dinosaur versus Revaz. Dinosaur. Yes, dollar icon is here. It isn't working. I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm just dumb. LOL. Yep. Just says super sticker and super chat, maybe because I'm on my phone. So just click out of the chat and you'll see the join button there. It literally says join. Chimley. Yeah, that's what it is. Tal Paul Hutchins Jr. helping people out. Paul, thanks. Okay. How do you buy membership, Joe? I think we have already discussed that. Does Levan have hook? It may not be as good as his top roll. For sure, it is not as good as his top roll. I think he can get stopped there. He can get stopped in a hook. Gennady was always winning against Levan. Levan won in a war only time against Gennady. Yep. I would like to see Morozov versus Devon. I would also love to see that match, but as of now, that match is not happening. Hopefully, it happens soon. Gennady is identical to Jim Lee. Who is Devon? Then Sauron. I don't know, man. Pradeep, how old are you? How old do you think I am? So WinBet Armwrestling. Let's move on to the third topic. Let's end this poll. Looks like Morozov is a favorite. I'm not sure how many people voted. Maybe 60, 70. Because it was only there for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. 80 votes. 37% Gennady. 62% Morozov. 42. Yeah, that's correct. So WinBet Armwrestling. Yesterday I did a 1-hour live stream about the event. For sure that is going to be really great because in Bulgaria, first time a pay-per-view and first time on television. When we hear first time, it seems to us that it may not be as good as we have seen in some other promotions because they are used to of it now. They have been doing that for a long time. But it is going to be on television. That kind of guarantees that the production quality is going to be amazing. You're not going to see any stream lags or crashes or anything like that. So that's kind of a given. Pradeep is still a youngin. Okay. 1 more year older. You are 30 years old, Adnan is saying. I'm 28. भाई लेवान का मोरोजोव के साथ होना था, क्या हुआ? वही बात कर रहे हैं भाई, वो कैंसिल हो गया. लेवान के हाथ में इंजरी हो गई है और उस वजह से वो नहीं खेल पाएगा अभी आने वाले उसमें. Fame, I have it other way around. Gennady could shave and keep his mustache and trim up, smoking a Cuban cigar, Saddam Hussein style with the swag. Yeah, join thing isn't there. It usually is though. Then you can go to computer or desktop mode in browser. That will work. You can see it there. I agree. I said exact thing in my comment on the community post. Andrea, what did Andrea say? Who's your favorite arm wrestler in India? That's a good question. That's a good question. Wrist Hunter is good. Courage is really good. I've really started to like Courage. It's funny, but I am most excited about Bacho versus Reno. No, Bacho versus Reno is already cancelled. That is not happening, brother. It is already cancelled. I should have uploaded a video about that, but I haven't discussed that. I don't think there is any replacement match yet. Not that I've heard of. But yeah, that match is gone. Yes, it is gone. Why? I think Bacho is not available, or either Reno is not available. One of the two. I kind of forgot. But yeah, Reno. I heard Reno talked about it on his Instagram, I think. Levan's injury means Hermes versus Jerry is officially fight for number one place. No, we cannot say that. I think we should give at least 6 months, maybe 1 year for an arm wrestler to recover from things like that. If he says that he will not be available in a year, then I think we should change the rankings. My day is ruined. Pradeep, please read that comment. Yes, because Bacho is planning to compete in WAF, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I don't think I heard that. Levan's injury means Hermes versus... Okay. Gennady will beat Morozov. No, you're not the only one. 34% people think that way. So you're not the only one. So WinBet Arm Wrestling. Maybe I'll load up some of the graphics for you once again so that we can discuss the matches there. He can pull Reno in WAF. Okay, that's interesting. But that match is cancelled. I think that's for sure. Let me quickly share the screen with you guys. I will not discuss this topic for more than a couple of minutes because we already talked about it yesterday. So that's the event. How do I go to full screen? Yep. So these are the athletes. Every single arm wrestler will face each other. So Team Bulgaria versus Team Europe. Plamen Dimitrov, Yordan Sonev, Stefan, Marin, Kasper, James Wall, Admir, Sevin Bedulescu. So first round. So all of them will have 4 matches. So total 16 matches. All of them are best of 3. So whoever wins 2 rounds wins the match. So first round is worth 5 points. Second round is worth 3 points. And third round is worth 2 points only. That's the way the winners will be decided based on total points. Sabin is here, Kasper. So these are the athletes you can see. Yordan Sonev, Plamen Dimitrov, James Wall. WinBet Arm Wrestling Show. That's a pay-per-view. I think it is $7.99. Yes, $7.99. You can donate more. Okay, by donation, I just remembered I need to donate to one arm wrestler. So in today's live stream, members only live stream, of course, if I have to make some donation, that will be for the members only. Mark sent me some money to donate pay-per-view. So there are 2 options, $19.99. If you just want to donate and support the event, you can purchase the pay-per-view and the extra money will go towards the organization of next events. So I'll be announcing the winner in the members only live stream, which will be in about 15 minutes from now. Do you think there's some random person in the world with no arm wrestling experience who could beat any of the top 10? Nope. No. Top 10, no. Top 10, no. Indian strongest versus Morozov. Who win? Probably Indian strongest. If Indian guy uses both hands, maybe then, yeah, Indian can win. But the Bacho versus Prudnik, what do you think? Prudnik, easy, man. Easy. What kind of question is that? Fame, YouTube. Prudnik, easy. I think I can beat India's strongest. Joe, I'm not sure how strong you are. But you'll have to be somewhere around Ryan Bowen's level. That's what I would say. To give Mazahir a good match. Pradeep, you mentioned yesterday, and even against Ryan, I would have probably have Ryan as Maza here as a slight favorite. But Ryan is big now. You mentioned yesterday that you interviewed Revaz some time ago, but I couldn't find. Would you please post it? Can some of the moderators, is there any moderator here? I think it's way back in the live streams, man. I did that as a live or interview. No, I think it was a live stream. After seeing Morozov, you can say there is 13 years, 200 pounds of muscle kid who will beat Levan. Levan is getting stupidly high. Okay. So WinBet Arm Wrestling, please purchase the pay-per-view. I don't think the link is in the description of this video, but if you go to the previous live stream, there you'll find all the details about the event and the link will also be there. I'd like to see Paul Lin versus Bacho, yeah, or RVJ versus Bacho. That would be amazing. But I think Paul's match is already set. Paul is not competing at East versus West 8. So Paul versus Bacho can happen. He's going there, so he better compete. That would be easy for him. So finally, Revaz versus Levan. Revaz was recently interviewed by Alex Cordecha, and he did say, or his friend said, that we can take on Levan if we have 3 months to train Revaz Lutidze. And Revaz was already talking about this dream that he may again think about becoming the #1 arm wrestler. So at that time, it didn't seem realistic, but now looking at the way he beat Dave Chaffee, man, that man is an animal. I'm not sure how strong he's going to be in a hook, but he's progressing really fast. Maybe he has reached his peak right now, but for last 1 year, since the time he beat Michael Todd, he has leveled up significantly. But this is not the same Revaz that Michael stonewalled in the first round. He still won that match, but round 1, Michael was dominant. And Revaz always delivers, so I believe him. Few months ago, Revaz had an absolute war against Morozov in a hook at East versus West 6, I think it was. That was simply amazing. Can you imagine? The match was forced by Morozov in a deep hook, and it probably lasted, combining both ready goes, probably lasted almost a minute. And who came out victorious out of that round? It was Revaz. He couldn't pin Morozov. Morozov outlasted him, but he did 2 fouls in the process. So 1 minute hook battle, and Revaz wins that round. So that was crazy. After that, he got gassed out. Morozov top rolled him easily. Then he beat him in a hook as well. It was over after that because Morozov's endurance is crazy. But Revaz is a strong man. Alex Cordecha asked Revaz that, what is your shape? Like, how much did you improve since that Morozov match? And it was surprising to hear that Revaz himself said that he didn't really get strong after that Morozov match. But technicality, a little bit in the hand, now he's still much better. Now he's more fluid on the table. He's not stronger, but he's still better. That's what Revaz said. So let me create a poll. Start a poll. So who wins? Let me know. Next year, I'll not write 3 months, but next year, who wins? Revaz or Levan Saginashvili? And where do you see Revaz right now? Where would you rank him? Is he top 5? Is he top 3? Like, how good is he? Sanka 61st, like, that's true. Let's take that number to 70 at least. Levan 54%. Revaz 50. Wow, almost 50%. Definitely top 5. Yeah, I also think that. Top 3 will be too much because Morozov beat him. Somebody wrote today, I was reading that comment on my channel, that Morozov is ahead of Revaz until proven otherwise. And I have to agree with this statement. But sometimes there are no rematches required. Like in the case of Hermes Gasparini versus Matt Mask. There was a rematch which Hermes won, but I don't think that match was required to prove that Matt is ahead of Hermes. I think the same goes with Alex Cordecha and Hermes Gasparini. Hermes has not defeated Alex, but I don't think he needs to prove that he can beat him right now. That's kind of a given. Same thing goes with Morozov and Prudnik. Morozov got stonewalled and destroyed by Evgeny Prudnik 1.5 years ago. but I don't think a rematch is still required. It's kind of a given. Everyone has accepted the fact that he's better now. Morozov is better now. Revaz didn't get much better since Morozov lost. Chafee just got worse. Okay. But how did Morozov got stonewalled by Dennis? Yeah, that was almost a year ago, maybe less than that. That's crazy, man. We don't really know how strong Dennis is. But we saw that against John. Although he was stronger than him, but it wasn't like he's 15% stronger than John. It looked like a 5% strength gap. I know Travis was saying that Dennis was just paying respect or showing respect to John. He could have destroyed him easily, but I don't think that was the case. He did try a couple of surges and his hand was going back. Dan is going to be top dog in 2 years. Dadikian got stonewalled by Dennis on left hands just recently. No, I don't think so. Left hand, no. Or maybe he did because Dadikian's left is also injured. Beating Dave didn't impress him, okay? So when Devon beats him, you're still probably not going to be impressed, I'm guessing. Dave slipping is weird. Did your wrist size increase? Are you trying to get bigger wrist anymore? Actually, when I made that video, I hope you're talking about that video that I did with RVJ, Leo and Longevity and Ryan Bowen. I stopped. I didn't really work out after that. I wouldn't say stopped. I didn't even start. But now I've started doing that a little bit once again. Arm wrestling for nerds. Levan, Hermes, Morozov, Revaz, Jerry, Gennady, Devon. So Levan is 1, Hermes is 2, Morozov is 3. That's interesting. Revaz is 4. And Jerry is 5. Gennady 6. Devon. Seems fair. To be honest, the ranking looks cool. Jerry versus Revaz can be interesting. Because I don't think Revaz is strong enough to force the shoulder on Jerry if he gets in this position, but Revaz also has a press to follow up. But against Jerry, he will be leaning back. Against Michael, he was reaching forward. That's why he was able to get into a press. I don't think he can come forward against Jerry. Revaz versus Jerry is interesting. I think Revaz beats Gennady the same way he beat Chafee. I don't think Gennady can slip against Revaz. That will be really difficult. How about Vitaly came on Fox? Why are you sleeping on him? I think Vitaly was overrated when he was number 2, and I think Vitaly is underrated when he's ranked at number 11 in the world. So Vitaly has never got the position that he deserves. When he was number 2, he was way ahead of what he deserved to be, where he deserved to be, and now he's way back there. Me and Pradeep have those lady wrists. That's true, man. That's true. Not even 7 inches. Tom Stubble Bin versus Freddy Sanchez. Yeah, that was an interesting hot discussion that day. Jerry is better than people give him credit for. This guy is relentless. So guys, 38 minutes. In just a couple of minutes from now, I'll be ending this live stream and we'll automatically switch over to the members only live. So if some uncensored arm wrestling discussion or politics discussion or other sports discussion, anything that you guys want to discuss, because I'm working out while chatting with you guys, so I don't have my table ready, but I'll get it ready in like 3-4 minutes. My wrist is 10 inches, bro. You're lying. 7.25. That's good. I'll be happy with that size of wrist. But it's okay, Pradeep. We are still awesome. Adults only discussion. Yeah, that's... So you can basically say it's Pradeep's only fans. That's what you're subscribing to by paying whatever bunny shows on your screen. I think it's $4 or $5. I'm absolutely not lying. 10 inches, that's insane. How much do you weigh? I'm assuming like 350 pounds. I think Morozov can force also Levan in a hook. That was his only shot. That's what I was saying throughout. Like, that's what Morozov needs to do. No nudes, please. LOL. Yeah. 10 kilometers per hour. About that, yes, 350 pounds. I guessed it. So thanks guys. I'm ending this live stream. So we discussed today what are the topics. Let me go back to that once again. a quick recap. Be Strong Arm Wrestling, June 10th. Please purchase the pay-per-view. Talk with Umesh. He'll explain things if you want to. Gennady versus Morozov. Levan is injured. Gennady versus Morozov is happening at East versus West 8. WinBet Arm Wrestling. The event is on Saturday, tomorrow. Please check out the previous live stream. You'll see all of the details there. Revaz versus Levan. Revaz said that he can beat Levan in 3 months from now. Is that practical or not? Only future is going to tell. Thanks. You guys are awesome. And let's meet at the members only live stream. Please join there. The discussion will be amazing. I'll do the workouts that you guys tell me to do.